Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away with a letter for the three bears. We'll see the letter next, I think. Mr. and Mrs. Bear, Three Bears Cottage, the woods. You can see there's a stamp in the corner there and everything. Let's see what's inside this envelope, shall we? Here we go. It's a letter and it says, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bear and Baby Bear, I am very sorry indeed that I came into your house and ate Baby Bear's porridge. Mummy says I am a bad girl. I hardly eat any porridge when she cooks it, she says. Daddy says he will mend the little chair. Love from Goldilocks. P.S. Baby Bear can come to my party if he likes. There'll be 3 kinds of jelly and a magician. Oh my goodness. So, the bears read the letter, except Baby Bear. The postman drank his tea, and what happened next, we'll very soon see. Let's find out, shall we? Off went the postman, toodaloo, in his uniform of postal blue, to a gingerbread cottage and a garage too, with a letter for the wicked witch. Uh-oh, could be in trouble here. And the letter's addressed to the occupant, which means the person who lives there. Gingerbread bungalow, the woods. Open now, don't delay. This could be your lucky day. Free witch watch with every order. The back of it, it's got another owl on it, and it says, if undelivered, return to Hobgoblin Supplies Limited, Warlock Mountain, Department 46A. Let's see what's inside. Looks like an advertisement, an advert leaflet, and it's got adverts for all kinds of things that witches might need. I can see a cauldron set. I can see a Halloween boot. Little boy pie mix. What else is there? Frog powder. Deadly lampshades. A complete book of foul curses. My goodness. We'll come back to that later this week, I expect. Let's find out what she thought of it. So, the witch read the letter with a cackle of glee, while the postman read the paper but left his tea. It was green. I don't think I would like to drink green tea either. Soon the jolly postman, we hear tell, stopped at a door with a giant bell and a giant bottle of milk as well, with a postcard for, guess who? Mr. V. Big Mile High House, Beanstalk Gardens. And inside the envelope there's a postcard and it says, first class hotels, music and dancing, fun and food, fabulous beaches, thinking of you on our magic carpet tour. And if you turn it over, this is the other side. Dear Giant Big, having a nice time. Me, my mum and your hen what lays the golden eggs. It's better than traveller's checks. Saw a bloke as we was flying down. He was bigger than you. I've took note of his address. Take care of yourself and your talking harp. I'll be back for that one of these days, I shouldn't wonder. Bye for now, your very little pal, Jack. So the giant read the postcard with baby on his knee, and the postman wet his whistle with a thimbleful of tea. Looks like when he's left, it looks like it's raining there, doesn't it? If you look at the bottom of the page. Here he is. Where is he now? Once more on his bicycle, the postman rode to a beautiful palace, so we've been told, where nightingales sang and a sign said, sold, with a letter for Cinderella. There's a surprise. Here's the letter. HRH Cinderella, the Palace, Half Kingdom Road. And these are what's in it. First thing's a letter and it says, Dear Princess, we at the Piper Press hope soon to publish a little book for younger readers in celebration of your recent marriage to HRH Prince Charming. A copy of this book is enclosed for your approval. We trust this somewhat shortened version of your Highness's most marvellous tale will not displease you. We also trust that you'll be comfortable in your new home and live happily ever after. Your humble servant and loyal subject to be, Peter Piper. From Peter Piper, the Managing Director. And there's the book, look. I'm not going to read all of the little story because we're going to read it later this week. But there you go. It's a nice little book that tells the whole story of Cinderella. So Cinders read her little book, the postman drank champagne, then wobbled off on his round again and again and again. Oops! Bit wobbly, isn't he there? Don't know why. Later on, the postman, feeling hot, came upon a grandma in a shady spot. But grandma, what big teeth you've got! Besides, this is a letter for, urgent, B.B. Wolf, Esquire, care of Grandma's Cottage, Horner's Corner. Dear Mr. Wolf, we are writing to you on behalf of our client, Miss Riding Hood, concerning her grandma. Miss Hood tells us that you are presently occupying her grandma's cottage and wearing her grandma's clothes without this lady's permission. Please understand that if this harassment does not cease, we will call in the official woodcutter and, if necessary, all the king's horses and all the king's men. On a separate matter, we must inform you that Messrs. Three Little Pigs Limited are now firmly resolved to sue for damages. Your offer of shares in a turnip or apple picking business is declined, and all this huffing and puffing will get you nowhere. Yours sincerely, Harold Meany. So Grandma read the letter and poured the tea, which the not-so-jolly postman drank nervously. Yes, I think I would be nervous if I came across a grandma that looked like that. I wonder, did he get out of there? Oh, yes, he did. Here he is. Now the jolly postman, nearly done, so is the story, came to a house where a party had begun, and on the step was a bear with a bun, but the letter was for Goldilocks. From the beginning of the story. To Goldilocks, 24 Blackbird Road, Banbury Cross. Let's open it up, shall we? 8 today, birthday wishes, and I think you'll count 8 candles on that cake. Definitely. Very nice card, isn't it? Oh, she's got some money, look. A whole £1. You don't get pound notes anymore, but when this book was written, you had pound notes. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Carry it in on a beautiful plate and light up the candles. Today I am 8. To Goldilocks, with love, from Mrs. Bunting and Baby. So Goldilocks put the money in the pocket of her dress, asked the postman to the party, and of course he answered, yes. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away, and went home in the evening for tea. The end.